Tour Stop 1, Confederate Entrenchments. As you can see here to my right, we have a well-preserved example of entrenchments from the Battle of Picketts Mill. After 3 years of fighting between North and South, the Atlanta campaign in conjunction with Ulysses S. Grant's Wilderness Campaign was an attempt by the Union to bring the Civil War to an end. The overall strategy was for Grant to attack Lee's Army of Virginia and Sherman to attack Johnston's army in the west and capture Atlanta. Much was at stake in 1864 due to the presidential election of 1864 and the recently issued Emancipation Proclamation. While we are here at our first tour stop, I would like to provide you with some interesting facts about the Battle of Picketts Mill itself. One, this was one of only 2 night battles that occurred during the Civil War. Battles were almost always during the day, and it is rare for the two sides to engage in night battles. A second interesting fact about the Battle of Picketts Mill is that it is often referred to as the forgotten battle because Sherman does not mention this battle in his memoirs or in official war reports. Other interesting information about this area around Picketts Mill, between here and New Hope Church, is what Sherman referred to as the hellhole of Georgia, since the forest and underbrush was so dense during the time of the battle. Finally, Arthur Ambrose Bierce fought here and provides a first-hand account of the fighting and death that took place here that day. One of the several battles that took place during the Atlanta campaign was the Battle of Picketts Mill. Today we are outside the Visitor Center at Picketts Mill, Battlefield State Historic Site, near the entrenchments. The Battle of Picketts Mill took place on May 27, 1864 in Paulding County, Georgia, between the Union armies of William T. Sherman and the Confederate army of Joseph E. Johnston. This battle took place shortly after the nearby Battle of New Hope Church on May 26, 1864. Hoping to find the end of the Confederate right flank after his defeat at New Hope Church, Sherman promptly ordered Major General Oliver O. Howard and his men to find the end of the Confederate line and prepare for an attack on Johnston's right flank. After marching through the dense countryside from the New Hope Church and the area around Dallas, Georgia, Howard's men found the end of General Patrick Cleburne's Confederate forces, and they were anticipating an attack. The Confederates were able to repulse the attack of Howard's troops during the initial skirmishing that took place in the Battle of Picketts Mill. As you can see, the entrenchments involved during the opening of the battle, where the skirmishing took place, are well-preserved examples of early trench warfare. At other stops on our tour, you will be able to explore other areas where most of the fighting that decided the Battle of Picketts Mill occurred.